Hey there guys, Brandon here, and for today's video we're taking a look at some of my personal favorite apps for Windows 8, and this would be all going around Windows 8 Metro style. So let's just get right into it. My first app that I've been using on a fairly regular basis is Metro Twit. Now this would be a app that is used obviously for Twitter. There is a built-in social client for Windows 8, which I can show you right here, the People application. I just don't really prefer it. It doesn't give a whole lot of information. I don't like the current layout how it has. Not a bad app for Windows 8 that's built in, but it's just definitely not the best. Now this one, Metro Twit, is one of, I believe, about 3 apps in the Windows 8 store, and I've tried them all. And this personally is the one that I've been mainly using when I'm in Metro. So right over here you can see your username, obviously at Tech Thunder. How many tweets are currently going, how many people you're following, what's your listed, and your followers. And then obviously right here you got your timeline, which you can scroll through nice and smoothly, no lag issues. You can obviously you can also click on one. And if you want to, you can view the tweet in full screen. You can also, if we go back to that, you can reply to it, you can retweet it, you can favor it, or you can block this user, open the tweet in your normal web browser, or report it. You can also write from here. If all you have to do is right click, select new tweet, and you could post a new tweet. So I'll just say doing new video about Metro Twit. If I wanted to, I could also upload a picture along with that, or take a photo if I am currently using a webcam. I can send it. And there you go, I just sent the tweet, so now that should pop up. There you go. And that's the tweet that I just typed, so it does perfectly, well, sometimes it does this, it'll duplicate it, but that's just a little bit of a issue. It doesn't actually do that. But yeah, it does definitely work if you want to do all your tweeting straight from this app. Obviously, you can also go into your mentions, direct messages, and your current My Tweets. And then obviously over here, if you can see this, it says drag and drop a column tile to pin it here. Basically what that does is if I wanted to, I could drag my tweets, drop it right here, and now that appears right over here, and I can have my timeline and my tweets both on the page all at once. I really like it. It's definitely a lot smoother than the, again, it's definitely a lot smoother than the Windows 8 built-in social application, especially because this is completely dedicated just to Twitter. The social app built into Windows 8 that already comes with it has to deal with Google, Facebook, and all the other accounts that you may or may not have to work with. This one completely focused on Twitter, which I really like. I do use Twitter for a lot of my reading up on news or catching up on the people that I really like to follow. So that is Metro Twit, and obviously, guys, like I normally would do, I would put these links for these apps in the description box below. However, obviously these are Metro applications and I can't link those. But obviously you guys got the name, so if you do run Windows 8, then it's right in the store. It's called Metro Twit. That would be the first app. My next app is AccuWeather, and I've been having some difficulty with this one, graphics-wise. As you can see, the black box isn't supposed to be there. The color's off, and it's not that it's lagging at all, but it's just certainly a little screwy for the time being. But this is another weather app. There is one, again, as I've showed in previous Windows 8 videos, there is a built-in weather app. This one, however, does go a little bit more in depth. I do prefer the layout, other than the fact that there are some graphical issues with it. But it is nice. Right here, basically, you can see the place that you're at. Click that down. You can add a new location, current weather, what type of weather it is. And if it is, this is kind of cool. If you are a person that goes outdoors a lot, likes to work out outside, this is really nice to have. It tells you if the app thinks that the conditions outside would be good to go out and do stuff, camp, again, work out, or just do outdoor physical activity. If you want to click right here, it'll tell you the grade that the fitness or outdoor weather is right now. So right now it's excellent in New York. The temperature is just right amount of wind, and the skies will be clear. Again, right down here you can see how it will really feel to the normal person. Wind speeds, humidity, pressure, visibility, cloud cover, and the UV rays. This is also pretty neat. If you drag, there we go. If you drag between different days on your current daily timeline, which as you can see goes normally from Thursday to Monday, or obviously just a 5-day cycle, the background will change with it, which I thought was pretty cool, other than the fact, again, that there are definitely some graphic issues. And sometimes, like it might, see, it crashes sometimes, which has definitely been an issue. I was hoping that wouldn't happen during the video, but again, it is a preview app. I can't really blame it a whole lot. But like I was showing you, if you drag between different days, the background will update with it. So as you can see, this one is a sunny day, partly cloudy, so it should clear up. There we go. Scroll over to this section, and this will tell you again the My AccuWeather, the daily, and this will just give you a little bit more of an overview of the week ahead. Nothing over here but ads. If you right click anywhere, you can see that down here you can see the data density. Click on that, and that'll just update the data. My AccuWeather, if you click that, you can see DIY projects, travel, respiratory health, and fishing and game in your area. You can pin My AccuWeather to the obviously to Windows 8 Metro start menu, pin to start menu. Try and get back in. GPS if you want to geolocate yourself. News and video, which is a feature that I like, as opposed to the one or that's not in the dedicated Windows application. So right from here you can see all news and videos currently relating to the weather in your area, which is definitely a nice thing to have. If you go back over here, you can go into calendar, and this will give you the upcoming weather, or what it's claiming will be the upcoming weather for the next month or so. Nice to have. Maps. This is basically your radar. You're right there, you can see quite a bit of rain heading over most of New York. And obviously you can see the different variants of the rain's power, I guess I would say. Heavy, obviously. You can also play it, so you can get kind of like a, as time goes, updating of the radar of where the rain or storm or whatever it is heading towards your area. If you right click, you can change the overlay to cloud cover to see just where the clouds are right now, or you can switch back. And then visibility doesn't change a whole lot, just makes it a little bit cleaner. Key, you can get rid of that if you wanted to. And we can go back to the timeline. There we go. So that is basically the AccuWeather weather app for Windows 8. I do prefer it. Again, I know I've said graphical issues many times so far, probably like 5 or so, but it definitely does have that issue. Hopefully that'll be fixed before Windows 8 fully is released in October. Other than that, I do love it. Definitely a lot cleaner. Gives you a lot more information than the dedicated Windows 8 app. So yeah, this was AccuWeather. My next one is Kindle. Now right now I don't have any books on it, but basically it's pretty obvious. I do quite a bit of reading on my Kindle. I have a Kindle Fire, and it's just basically mumbling a little bit. It's an e-reader, so basic PDFs, all that kind of stuff, basic stuff. That's the Kindle app. I know I didn't go too much in depth in that. Not much to say. Just lets you read your Kindle or Amazon books. And last but certainly not least, I just completely screwed that up. Last but certainly not least, StumbleUpon. Now, StumbleUpon, if you don't know, is basically a way to go through different categories of the web that you prefer. Like I have currently like technology, video gaming, entertainment, that kind of stuff selected. It's basically a way to sort of funnel through the web in a whole lot cleaner and more unified way. This is an app. There is a site to go to, the normal site, stumbleupon.com. I will leave a link in the description if you want to go check it out. But this obviously is the Metro app. So we'll just look through this right now. You can see your recommendations. for any of the categories that you currently have chosen. You go into here, and it'll load sort of a built-in web browser. You can see that page. You go into over here, let it load up. You can get a nice full screen view of whatever you're looking at. Hit about. You can also just go straight to the online. You can like it or dislike it, and this will go into your like categories, as I can show you right here. If it'll let me get into it, there we go. Stumble mode, and again, here's all the things that your categories. Go over here to your likes. I don't have any likes right now, that's why it's not saying that there are any present. But if I wanted to, just go, instead of having to go through all the categories or my recommendations, I just hit stumble. And right now all my interests are selected. If I wanted to, I could switch that. Or maybe not. You used to be able to do that. But anyways, this allows you to cycle through all of your interests just by using the arrow keys on your keyboard. Obviously, if you're using a tablet computer, you just swipe left or right. So I can just hit the arrow keys. Should be able to. There we go. Oops. Looks like it might be screwing up right now. Give it a couple of seconds to load the page. And there you go. Now you just go left and right. Go through different stories on the web, videos, all the different kinds of stuff. And again, like or dislike. Switch out of this. It's getting a little bit laggy. Sorry about that, guys. Rapid clicking. And there we go. Now that's how you do it. So now we're back home, and this is again just a recommendation page. Other than that, there really isn't much else in this application. It's just definitely, it's a nice smooth experience if you ever use StumbleUpon, which I do recommend you do. I use it on a daily basis. Good way to get content that you might not have been able to find before. Really like it. That would be StumbleUpon for Windows 8 Metro. So guys, I think that wraps this up quite nicely. These are the 4 apps that I definitely use on a fairly daily basis. I highly recommend, if you have Windows 8, the release candidate, that you guys go and download these. Again, really nice apps. I do plan on doing some of my favorite Windows 8 games for the Metro UI that are in the Windows 8 store coming up here pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that, thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later.